Welcome to Outside the Boss podcast, the place where you will learn how to become a self-employed and a visionary to your own passion. Don't set it up on working for somebody else while you know you can do much better. In this podcast, we're going to talk about marketing, sales, and entrepreneurship. So stick around to learn more. Yo, what's up, guys?
Yo, what's up, y'all?
Let's talk a little bit about how you can build your stuff while being an employee somewhere else. Like, we know you have a limited amount of time per day you can work on your stuff, and you're probably suffering from lack of guidance on how to do it. So in this episode, we'll cover up a few of the most important topics that will help you to to start building this empire you're planning, and not wasting time, money, efforts on things that don't work. Let's dive right in, huh?
Yeah, totally.
Okay, so we actually have a free training that you can grab if you want on this the first topic in this episode. So if you want to, just ask for it in the comments and we will send it to you. But basically, the first step is finding your unique path. That means that you should take what you love doing, make sure you're kind of good at it too, and then figure out the need in the market that will enable you to make business out of it.
Yeah, totally. That's really what it's all about. Sounds simple, but this is what it's all about.
Yeah, just make a list of like 3 things that you feel comfortable doing as a career. Try to figure out which one of them is like the best fit, considering income, considering the market needs, and considering competition. And now this is really this is only the top of the iceberg. So we encourage you to go and grab this training so you'll be able to make sure that the path you're choosing is extremely highly suitable for you. So you'll be able to manage this business for the long term and not just making this hit and get out of your job, but after that, beginning to fail all along. So yeah, grab this training, finding your unique path.
I have something in my mind because I think someone that will listen maybe have like 2 or 3 things that he thinks that he can actually start his own business with, like regarding of his skills. And I'm afraid like the first sticking point that I can see here is about what to choose. And I can see a lot of people, because I believe that I know that I was in this place, and I know a lot of people who don't know which direction to choose. Let's say you know how to play guitar and you're a success. You love to train in the gym, and I had it myself. I liked marketing, and I'm a sport enthusiastic, and I love to train weights, and I love to do it, and I can do it 6 times a week. And I was considering, like, should I be a fitness coach? Should I be someone who works with business, entrepreneurship, or marketing? So I believe that a lot of people will come out with this, this path. Like, they have 3 options, they don't know what to choose, and sometimes, and most of the time, that they will stay in the same place, because we as people, we don't like to take decisions, and we try to prevent them. If you think about yourself, when someone calls you, like let's say you left your details for something, and someone calls you, you don't want to go through this confrontation. These conversations are not comfortable for us. So most of the time we won't pick up the phone. Most of the time we will try to postpone them. And this is the human nature. Like, we don't want to do something that is not comfortable for us. So my perspective, my tip here: choose one thing and go. Like, you don't have another option. Like, I took it from I believe that if you're listening for in this podcast, so you must heard about Gary Vee, and he talks about it a lot. You cannot choose. You always need to choose something, and you cannot blame yourself for not choosing the other thing, because you never know what could happen. Okay, I never know what could happen if I took the path of personal fitness coaching, and I might, I don't know, lift one weight or helping one client, and the dumbbell were falling on his head, and my career is over. Like I never could, I never can know what's gonna happen. So you have to choose. So if you find yourself sticking in a point that you have like a couple of options and you don't know what to do and you're just wasting time and wasting more time, please pick one, stick it with for 2 3 months, see if this is something that you like, if it's something that you enjoy to do at least. And if it's not going, so you can always pivot or like change for different thing, but don't stick on the choosing path, because indecision is a totally waste of time.
Yeah.
So this is my point of view here about it. And
This is my point of view too. I'm like copying what you said right now, if it's okay.
yeah, I need to put the copyright.
Yeah, this is 100% true, guys. Don't waste time in this like non-decision crossroad. Yeah, Summit is crossroad. Crossroad. Now you learned a Hebrew word. Congrats. Yeah, so again, grab this Finding Your Unique Path training. It will help you 100% free. We won't bother you about it anymore. Go with it if you need it. Now, the second thing we want to talk about is market research. The phase after you decided what you want to do is to figure out the field you're about to enter. Okay, you want to know who are the players in this field. What do they offer? What are their pricings? How do they market themselves? You should like become a spy for a while, but because you don't have much time, because you're already an employee, you should dedicate 100% of your free time to understand the field. And after you understood who are the players, you want to understand who are the customers, who are the clients that are most enthusiastic about this service, about this product. You want to make sure these people are able and willing to pay the prices that are offered by the market. And the best way to do this is to look at your big competitors and like scroll through their reviews and look for those who are most enthusiastic about buying from them, and understand understand their mindset, understand why are they so happy about it. Maybe you will find what did they miss from this specific service or product.
A little bit more about how to do it while you're working, because I believe that someone that listening for this podcast to this podcast, I'm sorry, it might be working right now, and he tells himself, okay, I'm working from 9 and coming back 6 or 5. I'm just exhausted. I don't know what to do. I have the kids, I have that liability and that thing to do. And maybe you come up, you arrive home just in 8 o'clock. I don't know. Everyone has his own schedule. So you need to think with yourself, how much are you want to change what you're doing right now for a scale of 1 to 10? Let's say how much you really want to change where you're at, because we as human, we looking for value, because if you see value in something, you will find a way. And so what I'm trying to say is, first thing first, ask yourself, how much are you serious? You don't have to promise us, you don't have to promise no one. Ask yourself, how much are you serious in order to change your life? And if it's a 10, and I hope it's a 10, or at least 9, if it's a 6, so you need to figure out yourself what happened, like why it's a 6, what you need to do in order to bring your like desire to 10. Ask yourself, don't do it if it's a 6, you won't make it. Like, at least from my experience, if you're a 9 or a 10, so every weekend, I want to give you a practical tip. Sit with your calendar, try to plan out your week, see when you're arriving back home, when it's time for kids, when it's time for relaxation after work, and block 2-4 hours a week for what Amir said, like the market research. Block 4 hours a week for doing the thing that actually will, help you to progress.
Yeah.
And if you enjoy it, 4 hours will become 6 hours, and then 6 hours become 10 hours. And instead of watching TV, you will do market research.
Yeah.
And this is how it goes. If you won't get the ball rolling, if you every day say, okay, I will start tomorrow, no worries. Tomorrow after work, guaranteed. And then after work, you come in and you watch Netflix or doing that or doing something else, you never get the ball rolling. Okay.
Yeah.
The important thing is get the ball rolling, do 1 hour, do 2 hours, then block the next time that you don't do anything else, put your phone in another room and do it for at least 1 hour, 2 hours. See how it goes, okay? But this is important. It will help you make a progress.
Yeah. If you watched The Last Dance on Netflix, it's about Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls, which is in my opinion, and many others' opinion,
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
it's a
great
really,
series.
yeah, it is. It's a really special mindset training, and there's one thing I took from it, and I think that if you, it's not only my opinion, by the way, if you want to be like significant doing what you love, you will have to make sure you leave nothing in the tank at the end of the day. Leave it all in the field. Like leave all the fuel in the field. Don't
Yeah,
um,
totally.
don't try to be in between. Like Shachaf said before, don't be in that crossroad all the time. Make a decision and leave nothing in the tank. Make sure you're going to sleep with a huge smile on your face. Now let's go to the other stage, which is after the market research, after we understood who are the competitors in the market and who are the ideal clients, we want to build based on the conclusions we have, to build offer, to build a package that we want to sell. We want to build something. I will just go through it really quickly because we want to keep it short. But you want to make sure, first of all, it's solving a big problem your ideal customers have. Not only big, but make sure it's urgent. Make sure they are dealing with it for a while now, and that they are really suffering from it. And build something which is huge and is capable of solving this problem quickly. Solve it like for a long period of time, and not only solving it for a short period of time while working with you, but make it last after they stop working with you. And when you will get to this package, to this service, after you built it, you'll be able, if you've done it right, you'll be able to price it really high, because you are solving something which is huge to people who urgently need the solution you're offering. And I'll tell you more. It's better to invest when where you are in suffer. It's better to invest one big investment to work it out once and for all, than like make a few small investments and try to figure out from a few little solutions that won't work. It will only give you headache. It will only give you frustration. So when you are offering something big and you're pricing it high, don't be afraid to price it high. If you know to solve a big problem, it's okay. People will go with you. It's okay. You just need to show them that you can do it properly. You have nothing. You have anything to add on it?
No, it's 100% right. I would like, the only thing that I would love to add is the term bleeding neck. Okay, you need someone in order to serve, to get money for your value and actually help someone. You need to find out a bleeding neck solution, problem. I'm sorry, bleeding neck problem. So most of the time it relates to make money, get relationship, get healthier, okay, or get more sex or something like that. Most of the time, this is the most bleeding neck problems that people have, and try to understand how you can manifest on it, like, and how to find a unique and bleeding neck problem for your ideal client. And you need to understand, it just may be hard for you in this point of time to understand how helping someone to play a guitar, it's a bleeding neck problem. And but if you dive into that, you talked about more about, and Amir told it in the last podcast, I think it's about security, it's about getting more attraction from the other sex, and it's a lot deeper than actually playing the guitar. So you, every niche can solve a bleeding neck solution for someone in this world. There's a lot of people who need any kind of solutions. So
Yeah.
like take it serious and try to understand what is the problem that you're solving.
And that's why market research is such an important phase in your way, because that's exactly the place where you understand the deeper frustration your audience has. And this is the place where you learn how to market your offer from inside out in order to make people buy from you. So don't like neglect on any of these stages. All of them are highly important. And because you don't have much time every day, because you're like working somewhere else and you have probably more commitments like family and trainings and sports, I don't know, make sure that every second you're investing in it counts. Okay. And the last step.
Yeah, that's really, really important what you just said.
Yeah. And now the last, it's not a phase. It's like, it should go with you all along the other phases we talked about earlier. Just keep it simple. Focus on one thing that you want to solve. Focus on one thing that you're good at. Focus on one audience, one field. Go all in with this one. Build a service that is all in. Don't like build a few services that can like offer to different audiences. This will make sure you will struggle for a long time. Just keep focusing on one thing. Keep it simple. And the last step.
There's a really nice term that I heard in just of my when I was starting my path. It's KISS, KISS. It's keep it stupid simple. And yeah, it goes with marketing. When you're starting, you're trying to think, yeah, I'll do that and that and that and that and that, and this is the opposite way. And actually, it's the perfect way for failure. So keep it stupid simple. One audience, one offer, one let's say one platform, and etc.
If you ever wondered why there are people who are really stupid, they're really not that high quality people, and although they're really stupid, they are successful in business, it's because of that. You are smart, so you have the advantage. But the problem with being smart is that you're struggling to keep it simple. Just go with one thing, execute all in, and you will find yourself figuring out how to make it your main career. You will manage to transform from being an employee into a business owner, and you will be successful in it. But just keep it really simple. So guys, if you need help building a strategy that will be implemented into your like short period of time you are able to work in the end of every day, let us know. We'll put a link just below this video. Click on it, go book a free strategy call with us. We will give you 100% value that will enable you to just start rolling, just start to build great big stuff that you really want to do, and not like compromising on your current job.
Yeah, really, people take advantage on it. Okay, we're here to help. So if you see this podcast and it's something that you think it's helped you, and we gave you some tips, book a call with us. Okay, we purely want to help you, want to understand our audience better, and believe me, it will give you a lot of value, and this is a guarantee. So with that being said, I wish you all of the luck and hope to see you.
Shabbat Shalom. Have a Shabbat Shalom. Have a great weekend, guys. Good luck.
Enjoy.
Thank you for listening. Make sure you like, subscribe, and share this episode with someone you know needs to hear it. And until next time, we hope you get outside the box.